Hi, and welcome to the Microsoft 365 Business Sales Readiness Series. In this video, Gabe and I are going to help you identify and overcome common sales objections that may come up when selling Microsoft 365 Business. Microsoft 365 Business brings together productivity, device management, and data protection into a single product and provides additional IT management benefits such as an easier, more consistent deployment and a single administrative console. Because this product is new in the market, we've heard a bunch of feedback from customers and partners about their objections and considerations for adoption of Microsoft 365 Business. We'll take you through the top 5 objections that we've been hearing, and I'll have Gabe tackle them head on. Let's get going.
All right.
The first one we heard from many customers and partners is that customers are saying that they are happy where they stand today, meaning that they are happy with their current Office 365 plan and that they don't need Microsoft 365. They may already be an Office 365 customer and happy with the service that they are using and not interested in exploring what Microsoft 365 Business could offer. From their perspective, why should they fix something that isn't broken?
You know, this is probably just a misalignment in their understanding of either their Office 365 plan or with the features that Microsoft 365 Business can provide. Microsoft 365 Business is all about taking your company to the cloud to optimize productivity, mobility, and collaboration with a layer of protection to keep your company data your own. It also helps reduce your overall cost of managing IT by reducing or eliminating that on-prem infrastructure. Now, Office 365 is a component of the larger Microsoft 365 Business solution. So moving to this product doesn't change how they work, but the features it delivers will change some things. This product brings the ability to manage all of the employees' devices from one location, to clear data off of PCs and mobile devices that get lost or stolen, and even to deploy the Office apps to new devices without having to physically be in front of them. Customers should leave your conversation understanding that while they have a great productivity solution with Office 365, they only get a portion of the benefit that an organization could get by moving to Microsoft 365 Business.
All right, thank you, Gabe. Let's talk about our second objection. We've been hearing a lot about security in the cloud. Data security is obviously a huge deal, and many small business owners are comfortable with their IT solutions as long as they're not the target of any kind of cyber attack. They may not even be aware that they have been attacked. On the other hand, moving all a company's data from on-premise solutions to the cloud and making it available to employees anywhere might raise some concerns. Talk to us about how we can tackle this objection.
All right, sounds good. Security and data protection is one of the key elements of Microsoft 365 Business. Its enterprise-level security policies are working in the background all the time, so you and your customers don't have to worry about it. Your data is safe and secure, whether it's on an employee's personal device or stored in OneDrive for Business. Microsoft 365 Business gives your company the ability to remove that data from either an employee-owned device or a company-owned device if the device is lost or stolen, or even if an employee leaves your organization. Microsoft 365 Business also gives you the ability to set a consistent security configuration across all of your mobile devices and PCs. With over 40 years of building solutions for the enterprise and over 85% of the Fortune 500 companies entrusting the Microsoft Cloud with their data, you can be assured that your company's data is safe. Microsoft provides best-in-class data protection, privacy, and security through access control, encryption, and strong authentication. Microsoft also offers full transparency about the location of customer data, who has access to it, and under what circumstances. You can learn more about this by visiting our Trust Center at Microsoft.com/Trust Center.
That's awesome, Gabe. And I remember a big selling point for me was that if a customer is providing their own device to their employees, you can wipe your company information and not wipe the employee's personal information.
That's absolutely right. Like protecting those pictures as well as text messages, like that gives me personal peace of mind as an employee, which is kind of cool.
Great. So our third objection is the result of a common and easily remedied misunderstanding. Customers who may already be on Windows 10 Pro might feel like they are paying for Windows 10 twice. That's not the case. While Windows 7, 8, 8.1 Pro customers can get an upgrade to Windows 10 Pro with Microsoft 365 Business, it's additional functionality called Windows 10 Business that provides the security and management controls the business needs to protect their data and devices. It's an important distinction to make between Windows 10 Pro and Windows 10 Business to your customer.
I think that's absolutely right, Jacob. While Windows 10 Pro is an operating system used on the employee's individual devices, Windows 10 Business is a suite of cloud-based services and device management capabilities that complements Windows 10 Pro. This product adds new features that enable centralized management and security controls, as well as the ease of deployment to new devices through Windows Autopilot. So if your customer already has Windows 10 Pro, let them know that they're actually in better shape for the upgrade to Microsoft 365 Business, as it's going to add services that seamlessly integrate with the platform that they're already used to.
Okay, awesome. Now, another key objection that surrounds Windows 10 is that we've heard that customers may feel that they aren't ready to upgrade to Windows 10. We heard this a lot, and we know that there may be some resistance.
That's absolutely right. If your customer isn't ready for Windows 10, that's totally okay. But we do believe there is a better path for our customers by adopting Windows 10. It is the most secure Windows ever, and the benefits that we're bringing to customers to protect them from threats are well worth the upgrade. We know that over 99% of the apps that are out there are Windows 10 compatible, and customers can do an in-place upgrade in most instances. You know, it's also worth noting that some customers might be concerned that they have to pay to upgrade to Windows 10. Now, if your customer has devices that are licensed for a pro version of Windows, Microsoft 365 Business provides that upgrade benefit to Windows 10, which is a prerequisite for deploying Windows 10 Business. Make the benefits of Windows 10 Business as clear as possible by highlighting the features or services that would benefit your customer the most. Now, if a Windows 10 Pro deployment remains a sticking point and your customer has requirements that make the move from their on-prem solutions unrealistic, you may need to revisit our Office 365 plans or look at Microsoft 365 Enterprise and talk to your customers about gradually moving their on-prem systems to the cloud. Stay in touch with them and keep that conversation open.
Awesome. Okay, so our last objection has to do with cost. Not subscription cost, but the cost of deployment. Deployments can be a huge investment in time and resources. Some customers think that completing a second deployment is a waste of money after they have already deployed Office 365 once. So why should they go through the hassle again?
Yeah, so while Microsoft 365 Business can seem like a big investment for some SMB customers, they actually get a lot for their money. Making sure that your customer understands the features and benefits that they're getting with Microsoft 365 Business is that first step. As it relates to those existing customers and those additional deployment costs, my guidance to everyone is to first target new customers. They are primed and ready for that deployment cost, and they will be in a better state to fully move their business to the cloud. Now, for those existing customers, I want you to use our targeting guidance that we talked about in the licensing video to make sure that they are a right fit. You want to look at some of those compelling events, such as a hardware refresh. That cost of deployment may not actually be that high, but if you can offset the cost by taking the money that would have been slated for a new server and allocating it to the deployment of Microsoft 365, will be much easier.
Okay, and that's it. So thank you, Gabe. We've covered 5 of the main objections you might come across while selling Microsoft 365 Business, and there are bound to be more. But if you prepare for these objections and remain confident in your Microsoft 365 knowledge, you'll be able to handle any roadblock that comes your way. Okay, let's look at your next steps. First, review this video to refresh the concepts for each of the objections. Download the PowerPoint associated with this video for offline reference. And next, perfect your pitch. A good pitch is focused on the customer needs, and if delivered correctly, should prevent any objections from coming up in the first place. Finally, remember to keep practicing and reviewing this information so you can guide your customers through these objections confidently. Thank you very much for watching.